Right, our friends, welcome back to the Banter Show, friends. And as you can see, I'm joined with my good friend James McArevey from Newry Maritime Association. James, good to see you again, buddy.
Thanks for covering the event for us today, Tony, here in Newry City Library.
You're very welcome as always, James. And I'd love to do my bit for the Maritime Association, the local Maritime Association, by the way. Keeping our history alive.
Well, it's not just the Maritime Association, Tony. You're a great man across the board for the community voluntary sector.
Well, doing a bit, James.
Doing your bit, yeah.
Thanks for that. Yeah. So we're here today in Newry Library at this fantastic painting. Tell us all about this, James, will you?
Well, we had the official handover today of the painting here of Charles Blaney. Charles Blaney was the former town surveyor of Newry from 1902 to 1959, 57 years.
Wow.
And he was 25 when he was appointed, he was 82 when he retired. And he was responsible for the transformation of Newry from really a very impoverished place to a modern town. He gave us clean drinking water, a modern sewage system, he built footpaths, he built roads, he constructed bridges, and he built a lot of social housing. Rooney's Meadow, Drummond Lane, O'Neill's Avenue, John Martin Gardens, all done on Blaney's watch.
And they're all still standing today.
They're all still standing. And to paraphrase it, Tony, Charles Blaney, his tenure is unparalleled and will never be eclipsed. He's more an institution than a man.
Unbelievable.
You know.
57 years, you were telling me. 57
years he was based in the town hall as town surveyor. And Jackie Patterson would tell you that when he retired in 1959, there was a new surveyor appointed called Colin Crotty in 1960. Started in January 60, and he was 27 when he started. But Jackie says that for several years after his appointment, when he would go off and leave, old Blaney would come back and he'd step into his shoes in the town hall.
Unbelievable.
He died on the 1st of March 1975, aged 98.
Wow. And
he was in pretty good health up until the end.
And there was a huge turnout today and a huge members of the Blaney family.
Yeah, there was the Blaney family are very well known in Newry. Michael Blaney, of course, we're indebted to Michael. He's the MD of Autoline Insurance Group, and Michael has supported us since the start of this project back in 2012.
Wow.
And his wife Ciara Aiken, formerly, they're a very well known couple in Newry. And Michael's father, Noel, many people would remember him over here in the town hall. He was the rates collector in the town hall. Another uncle, Seamus, worked in the shipping office in Fishers.
Wow. Another
brother was a doctor, Dr. Val Blaney.
Huge connection.
You know, so they're a big family around Newry and very well got. But it's great to see an unsung hero of Newry getting the due recognition, the long overdue recognition that he deserves.
Yeah.
And remember, Charles Blaney is an adopted son of Newry. He's from Rossnagill in Donegal.
Donegal man.
Born in 1877, qualified as an engineer in Dublin in 1888, was appointed assistant surveyor in Belfast in 1888, worked till 1902 in Belfast, applied for the surveyor's job in Newry, got it, and the rest, as I say, is history.
And this is on permanent display now in Newry Library.
It's going up to the heritage section now, Tony.
The heritage section. Second floor, Newry Library.
And Chris Cassidy, I'd like to mention Chris, the heritage officer. He has done a fantastic amount of research, as you see, on the Blaney family. And that will be all here available. People will be able to come in and get a copy of it.
Yes.
And there'll be information about Charles Blaney in the heritage section. But this goes up on the wall now tomorrow, and it'll be there permanently.
So there you go, friends. Come into Newry City Library, upstairs, second floor, to the heritage section. You'll see this fine work of art on display.
And tell Chris we sent you, and you get 10% off everything in Pat Courtney's shop.
There you go, you can't beat that. And a special shout out to Oliver from Libraries NA for sterling camera work guest cameraman for today.
And Paul, who did a
Paul.
great amount of work as well.
Yeah, and everybody else, all the councillors I was talking to earlier on, the legendary Jackie Patterson, great crack.
We had 3 former mayors. We had Frank Feely 2002, Jack Patterson 2004, and John McArevey 2012.
There you go.
So, and we also had Justin McNulty, Michael Savage.
Michael, indeed, yeah. All good people.
All good people.
So I'll tell you what, that's the latest, friends. So come into Newry City Library, 2nd floor, the Heritage section. I love this. I love this. It's great. This should be out in the Banter Show and have a look at this wonderful work of art. And thanks again to Oliver from Libraries NA. Great man, isn't he?
Oliver's a good fella.
So I'll tell you what, from me and James, friends, Razor.
We're out of here.
We're out of here. That's great.